today's video, you're gonna be seeing me executing live with the community where we get to recover from the first entry and then hit take profit during the session. So stay tuned and enjoy because we're gonna be giving some really good details on how to manage your trades. Like I was telling you guys, yesterday bias that I sent on the Telegram chat, I was expecting for the price to enter this area so we can have a reaction. Now that the market had a reaction, I just want to make sure we are looking to the displacement so we can take an entry. We're looking for a liquidity removal to this area and this fair value gap covering. Okay, so that's what we're looking for at the moment. Right now I'm looking at 5 minutes. 5 minutes, the market could go and correct this area also. On 3 minutes, we're seeing the same. I'm gonna remove this so it doesn't interrupt on what we're doing. And also, family, wanted to mention that today we don't get like this high volatility news. So I'm not expecting, too much volatility on this session, like it's gonna be on Thursday, for example. But yeah, Thursday and tomorrow at PM session is going to be moving real good. But at AM session tomorrow is gonna be, I'm gonna be teaching more tomorrow AM session that actually like, taking an actual trade because the trade is gonna be PM session and I don't trade PM. So yeah, I mean the main move is going to be PM. So probably tomorrow is gonna be consolidating. So I just want to be careful. I wanna take care of my accounts. Obviously, you guys want to also take care of your accounts. Um, Family, I was also expecting like this sell, but the market did the sell. I was fixing, the streaming so you guys can see like the stream on time. Instead so you guys can see the stream on time. We're just waiting for the market to give us a clean A plus setup. So meanwhile, I'm waiting for the 15 minute candle to open. Let's see if the market creates here the main reaction we're waiting. It's gonna be probably based in this area, and it's gonna be taking 4 minutes to do that. So let's just be patient, family. Meanwhile, chat, how are you guys doing? How are you all doing, family? For those who is their first time on a session, I got some rules, okay, basically on my trading rules, and this is really important, family, okay, because risk management is one of the most essential things you guys can have, and I'm a person that manage my risk really carefully, okay. So this is how we're gonna roll the things out. This is how I do it. So I'm gonna write it for you guys because for sure, like, I'm gonna be trading live. You guys can take trades if you guys want. If you guys want to, you guys are not obligated to take trades. Some people like only seeing, the educational part in my trades. Other people likes to trade and take the trades. But if you're gonna be taking the trade, you guys should have a really good risk management. So I'm gonna write this for you guys so you guys can have it. I have a maximum of 1, 2, 3 positions per day. Okay, when I say per day, I mean trades. Okay, I'm gonna write instead of position, trades, opportunities. Okay, so I keep it simple. Okay, we risk from 0.15% to 0.25% on the entries. So that means that, let's say today is a red day, you're not even risking 1% in one trading day. Okay, so if you won or lost, you stay out. What that means is if you already won or lost, you stay out of the charts. Okay, because if you lost, you don't want to break your risk management plan, you don't want to break your rules, so you want to stay out and wait for the other day. And if you won, you don't want to give your profit back to the market and you want to stay profit. Okay, remember that the main point or the reason why most of the traders don't get paid is because they don't actually get to a point where they're gonna be They don't actually get to a point where they see a profit and they just wanna, keep the profit. They want to give the profit back to the market, and I don't want you guys to do that. So please be patient, family. Be patient. Okay, 3 minutes is not looking bad. 1 minute is not looking bad. Also, if this starts closing down, it's probably gonna be respecting that area. So I'm just being patient here before we take anything. Okay, you're expecting for the reaction. Let's be patient. We also have this liquidity upside, so you gotta be patient. It's gonna be 10 a.m. soon, approx on almost 15 minutes. Let's see if how this candle starts closing. Let me see how this looks on 3 minutes. 3 minutes still, one whole minute to go. So let's see how the market reacts there. So as I was saying, family, we only take 1 to 3 opportunities. At least that's what I do on my sessions. That's what I do overall on my trading. I'm a really conservative trader, which means that I'm not a person that will be trading every day. I will be trading certain days on the week, all depending on the calendar. And also, I'm gonna be like, if I'm on a session, I don't take too much trades or I take low risk trades because my main goal is not to hit a home run. My main goal is to, accumulate hits. That's how you get profitable in trading. Like, you're not greedy. You're a person that actually knows when to stop and when to enter and when to not enter. And right now, we're just waiting for a scenario, okay? I don't want to press like the trigger just because there's something, that we're looking at here. So if this candle starts respecting this area, we probably can use this as an excuse to start, getting ready for a sell-off. I can see right now in 15 minutes the new 15 minutes candle open. So let's see how this works out on 5 minutes and 3 minutes. Remember, we also have this closing candle, it closed up, but we're waiting to see the reaction, family, before we take any decision. Personally, in 3 minutes, it's looking like it can just remove the upside, but no confirmation still. So yeah. You guys can let me know in the chat if you guys are understanding, if you guys are not understanding. Are you looking for a sell or okay? Wow. Why the chat what had messages, but it didn't notify. Okay, but now I'm here. Now I'm here. I'm looking. Okay, are we looking for a buy to sell right now? Right now, I'm waiting for confirmations because first we were trying to get to into a sell. The market did the sell really early. I don't trade before market opens. So I'm just being patient because if the market wants to remove these liquidities, I'm gonna buy. But if in this area in 15 minutes the candle starts closing all the way down and it gives me a really good confirmation for a closing candle, I'm gonna sell for removing this area or also, to the covering of these equal lows we have right here, which is like the main liquidity from Monday and Tuesday, technically London. So that could be removed. So I'm just being patient right now. 5 minutes. It's looking it's looking like it wants to go up. That 15 minute candle is new, so I'm just hoping for the if it starts closing down, probably it's a good sell-off to this area. If it starts closing up, probably it's gonna go and remove this area. So that's what this is like technically what I'm waiting. Soon it's gonna be 10 a.m. So it's gonna open another 1 hour candle. And we can see in 1 hour that the market did a really good correction here. So 12 minutes left to see how that candle opens. Also, you guys are gonna notice that I'm always looking at the time because always when there's a small amount of times, they reveal like the direction of where they're gonna bring the candles. So most of the time, if you are trying to seek a trade, I always wait for the last minutes or the last seconds. If we're looking at small time frames, the last seconds to actually take an entry. If I don't see my confirmations, I can stay just out and I can leave another day. So we're just hoping to be patient. We're just hoping to be, you know, waiting. I'm gonna write this here because this close as an inverse fair value gap. So I'm just gonna let it there. And probably the market would like to remove these equal highs, like, but it hasn't given me a clean entry yet. So I'm just being patient. And also when I get about to trade, when I get about to, take a trade, I'm gonna share like this screen just to let you guys know. When I'm about to take a trade, I'm gonna, change the screen so you guys can see me actually execute, and it's easier for you guys, to see when I'm entering or if I'm buying or selling. So you guys are gonna also have the chance to see that. So I'm gonna be changing screens once I see like a clean setup, just for you guys to know. So that's gonna be good for you guys. Why trade over trading view? I like trading view more for analyzing. I like trade over for trading. I don't know. I just want to see, when I take in my trade, I like it. I like to see it clean. I don't know if you know what I mean. I want to see my trading platform clean, and I want to use trading view as my analyzing platform, because I got different, like in my setup. I got like this screen, I got my other screen here, so I can take one for trading and the other one for analyzing, and I have like my clean setup, and it's way easier. Okay, I think the market is giving right now. Let me take this real quick before that comes out. It's giving a quick buy. I'm gonna be taking from this area. Wait, I haven't taken a trade yet, but I'm gonna be taking a buy right there. Small buy, 20 contracts, small risk. I'm gonna put my stop loss based on these measurements right here. We're taking approximately, right here. We're taking approximately, wait, here. I think it was here. Why is not taking now? We're taking approximately a 20 point stop loss right here, and I'm expecting to see the liquidity move on the upside. If the market doesn't create that, I have only risk like small amount here. You can see is I'm only down 0.10%, and I'm just being patient, okay? Because the market could just go up and remove this area. If it doesn't go, we still got more chances. So I'm just gonna be patient. But I like that the market just went down and it covered all those buys, and it probably can take that push to this area. So I'm just gonna be patient. Also, the 3 minute candle, we're looking at the 3 minute candle. It looks like it wants to go upside, so it's really good. Once if it respects the trade, once it gets to a point where we can get break even, I'm just gonna secure the position. Okay, so we can all have it clear. We're expecting this area for partials if everything comes right, which right now is a little bit drawdown. If everything comes right, I'm gonna use this area for partials, or you guys can use the area for partials. My main TP is going to be right here, and I put sell limit there. Right now, I'm not liking too much that price action, but I'm just being patient, okay? First entry. First entry. If this close up, I'm gonna lower my stop loss here so we can, take a little bit closer trade. If it doesn't works out, I only risk small amount of percentage, like a 0.2% approx. 5 seconds for the 3-minute candle to close. I didn't like that it closed down. I didn't like this closing candle on 3 minutes. So we had to be patient to see if the market recovers to the area. That could retrace. Let me show you guys in the, well, you cannot see here in 3 minutes. Let me see. Which trade are you looking at? Why did this close? Wait. This, let me close this position. I don't know why this opened. What someone said? Which trade are you looking at? I'm trying to look for a buy to this area, but if the market like keeps closing down, I'm gonna change my whole bias to the covering of the area I mentioned on my previous analysis on Telegram. But I don't know why a position open like the 20 contracts. I'm just gonna go ahead and rebuy. I taking my entry back at that area. Alpha was created with the purpose of bringing trading to the people so we can all work together. You guys are going to have access to live trading sessions with me, my trading journal, and live classes where you guys can learn and have interactions with other traders and see their testimonials, see their process, their growth, and you can hopefully be one of those testimonies. Hit the link below and you will have access to our community. Small entry. This is like the second trade in the area, so I'm gonna just put my sell stop here. This is like the main partial area. This is like the main partial area. This area here is like the main partial area, and this is like my TP area. Okay, just to let you guys know. I'm gonna be putting this trade. I'm gonna be lowering the risk on this trade. Okay. I'm waiting for the next candle to open. There's 10 seconds for the candle to open. And right now on a buy. Recovering from the first L. So it's all good. Proper risk management fixes everything. I'm gonna take the other position. Small entry also. Remember that we don't have news today. So if the market stays on the same range, it's good. Okay. Not every day can be a winning day, and not every day can have like a high volume volatility. So we're just gonna be patient on this one. And proper risk management fixes everything. If you're, all right, what are your buy targets? Wait a second, family. Okay, what are your buy targets? I have close positions in profit. Perfect. My buy targets are here. Like right now, I'm buying this area right now. I'm gonna show you guys the main bias. I'm gonna change the screen real quick for you guys so you guys can see in the other screen why I'm taking that buy. You guys can see here in 3 minutes, we're taking the trade based on this area, okay? So if the market respects this area, we can actually look for a breakout to this liquidity here and probably this liquidity here. So this can be a partial target for you guys, or you can close the trade or whatever if you guys want. I mean, this is like a main option. And if you guys see it in 1 minute, this is probably what we're looking for. We took the trade in this area. Let me put the buying position for you guys here. Do the trade in this area. And you guys can take this area as a partial, and I'm looking like approx this movement. Approx some 50 points movement, so we can go to a 1 to 5 in this setup if it's possible. So yeah, this can be like the partial target. I'm gonna put this for you guys. So if you guys want to take partials, I'm probably gonna take partials to recover from the first position, and I'm gonna leave it open to this area, the rest of the positions. If it works out, it's a really good trade. If it doesn't, I can just accept the fate of the day and we're good. Okay, but before I take in an entry, I didn't take the trades here because it didn't had that breakout structure before, so I wasn't just gonna push it, you know. I wanted a little bit more of confirmations before I entered that buy. So right now, I'm looking at this. I'm gonna put like the other charts here so you guys can see I still on the position. Wonder I should have closed it. Wonder if I should close the second one. I mean, that's on you. You can take, yeah, the profits whenever you want to take the profits. I'm gonna put my position break even just in case. I'm just putting my position break even right now because if the market wants to give a really big retracement, at least my position is secure, and I'm gonna be all good with that. And also something that I do, and mostly because I trade on Apex, I have to put. Thank you, brother, bro. Won't one staying away now. Perfect, perfect. If you guys want, stay out. Don't give the profit back to the market. Like, one of the things that, like, most of the people that are actually into trading don't understand is the only way you're gonna get paid is when you release your profits. Unreleased profits are not a way to get paid. Like, taking a big trade and taking it for a while, it can work out only for a moment. Well, my God, this got really volatile right now. So we're gonna be putting this to stop profit because it got to a really big volatility. So you guys can close partials. It already touched the partial area. I'm gonna be increasing my stop profit here, to save a little bit more of profit, and I can close green today. I'm waiting for the other candle to open. We're close to the take profit, so take profit was in this main area. I'm gonna mark it out for you guys.
If you want to see more trading content, don't forget to subscribe, like, and also turn on the notifications so you guys can always know when a video is uploaded on where we're going live on the community.
This is like the main take profit, so we can just put the stop profit in this area. We're securing the back here, just in case if the markets want to retrace. You guys can close the trade. I'm putting stop profit just in case, and I'm gonna get out profit. I'm out. Okay, I'm out. So tap a hit to this area. If I show the other screen, let me show the other screen for you guys. Like the main trade we took, it got to our target. So if you guys haven't closed the trade yet, like, close it, family. Okay, we already closed the day on profit. So I mean, for me, that's pretty much it on the market. I'm not gonna take more trades after that. 150 done out. Perfect, perfect, family. So okay, the main thing, well, as I was saying, like, technically unreleased profits are not the way of winning. Like, I know most of you guys like the idea of taking a really good trade and take it for a long. I don't personally consider myself a swing trader. I'm more of a scalper, but 360. Perfect, perfect, family. I like, who else took the trade, fam? Who else took the trade? Who else is in, or who else took it? Who, like, you guys got paid? Let me know in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Yeah, but as I was saying, family, like, once you get to a release profit, I read 200, 299. Perfect, perfect, family, perfect. Love it. If you guys took a trade, like, stay out of the markets. After that, stay out the markets. Like, in my trading plan, if I win, I stay out. I don't keep trading. I don't keep fighting. I want to be the closest possible to saving my profits. So that's why you will not see me trading every day. I only trade between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And for example, tomorrow that we got FOMC, tomorrow is gonna be a teaching class because Ali with the 800, first time on your session, and I was playing it safe, but came out 70 profits. Perfect, perfect, family, perfect. We got some order fills today. Um, so as I was saying, tomorrow I'm not gonna be trading. That's why I don't make money because I don't scalp profits. Thank you. Yeah, like, the main, like, if I told you like a quick secret, it's not really a secret, but do you know there's a moment in your trade when you look at a really good profit and you say, should I close it or should I keep going? So that's where you're playing with your greed. And at that point, you have to be able to close the trade because it's better a hit, a good profit than a regret, So there's a point in your trading where you see a good profit, and you're like, oh, should I close it? Should I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should close the trade. And that's the main point where you have to close the trade. That's literally where you have to close the trade. So I don't look for really big movements right now. That was like a 500 pip movement, 560 pip movement approximately. Let me see how much it was. Yeah, 508 pips. So I mean, first entry, we lost approximately like 150 pips, and the second entry we take 500. So we're up technically like 400 pips right now. 400 pips right now on the session. And the market, it keeps respecting the area, so we really took a really good entry, at least the second one, and we got our profits. But yeah, tomorrow I'm not gonna be taking trades. I'm gonna be more of a teaching. I know it's sad, but it's because we have FOMC 2 p.m. So on the morning it's gonna be consolidating. So take your time to learn. Take your time to sit around and see. Prepare for a trading plan. I know most of you guys are new on these trading sessions, so like tomorrow, take your time to study. Take your time to actually learn how to manage yourself on the train. We're totally okay with that. Same time, 9:30. Yes, we're gonna be at the same time, 9:30 Eastern time. We're gonna try to do the platform. If we see a little bit of delay, I'm gonna change back to Zoom. I have no problems with that. The important thing is that we can come back here together. You guys can ask some questions. Like, I'm here to help you guys. You just ask any question you guys want to do. If it's based on my trading or if it's based on what I'm doing, or, which I'm really grateful to be here with you guys. I love it. I love you guys. That's good. That's good, family. That's good. Also, I do for Spanish communities. I'm gonna be on Thursday trading on 10 a.m. on Spanish, but you guys can also enter that session. I'm going to be translating. If someone of you guys don't understand what I'm saying, I can translate. I have no problem. Um, and Thursdays, 8 p.m. I'm gonna be on Spanish also, but on English, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time for the New Year's session. Okay. The only day that I'm not gonna be trading is tomorrow this week because we got FOMC PM session, and I actually in my trading plan don't trade AM if I have FOMC or news on PM. Like, I don't trade news or before the news. So I'm also not gonna be trading PM session. So tomorrow is gonna be a teaching day. Like, take your time to create knowledge. I'm gonna be giving you some tips, trading plan, trades managing. It's gonna be giving you guys some structure so you guys don't get lost when taking a trade. So like sometimes I see messages from people on the chats that they say that they lost a lot on the markets. That's not proper risk management. I want you guys to take your time to actually learn proper risk management. Like, that's the main key, having a structure and proper risk management, and you guys are unstoppable on the markets. That's all we want. Okay, that's all we want. And also be able to know when to stay in and when to stay out of the markets. If there's no trade, we don't take any trade. If there's a setup, we take the setup. If we won, we're out. That's it. Save your profits. Then the less is more on trading. Okay, like you will see me take 1 2 trades per day. If not every day, also I can take per month like eight trades, 9 trades. I try to look for an average of 3 to 6% per month, which you guys are probably gonna be thinking, but why that? Why is that quantity and why no more? Because if you guys look on Google how much a Wall Street firm makes per trimester, they make 2 to 5%. So if professionals make on 3 months 2 to 5%, and I'm making 3 to 6%, I'm in a happy medium, and I'm making something that is easier to do. But that's once you get funded, or once you get a really good funded, like 3 to 6% is a really good percentage to get consistent payouts, um which is a really more realistic profits. So yeah, family. So I mean, right now I know that at 11 a.m. and 10 a.m. I know right now Rich is going to be live, and also at 11 a.m. I think you one is gonna be live. So take your time, family, to get yourself educated. There's gonna be some really good resources. I got you guys on New Year sessions. Don't worry, you guys are not gonna lose New Year sessions. I'm gonna be here with you guys. playing on New York. We can take our trades. Also want you guys to learn to, create that knowledge, and you guys are able to take those trades with me and use proper risk management and do everything. So, and I told you guys the market could go and touch this area and remove this liquidity. So that's what the market did. And I had, like the first limit here and then open 20 contracts that I closed real quick, like, Godspeed. So we still with like the same amount of profit. Yeah, but that's something that I actually wanted to let you know. We're right now, let me see, I didn't saw how much we're up today. I mean, we are up today 2,800, so we're good. We're good, family. We're good. So, family, enjoy the rest of the session. We're already profit. More trades for today.
I'm wrapping up this letter.